My work has always been personal and about self. I feel like for some reason, this is the only lane or way a person is allowed to be selfish, and that's an okay thing. This is such a big world with a bunch of things happening to people all the time where it's very rare that we're the most important person in the room. In my work, I'm the most important person on the page. I first started writing because it was the only thing that anyone ever celebrated that I did. People really listened and sat there and honed in and made me feel full and like a visceral person whenever I wrote or shared my writing. And I love that feeling, so I'm still chasing it. Whenever I perform, whenever I write, I want people to feel like they've met a person. I want people to feel like, oh, this is a human individual, this person is being vulnerable, and I'm getting to meet someone I've never met before on a deeper level than people I've known for years. That's my ultimate goal. The main character is usually self, if not always self, and that encompasses someone from Jersey City, New Jersey. So if you're reading my work, listening to my work, you're hearing some guy around the corner, some guy that's a veteran, has been involved in athletics, has had run-ins with gun violence and drug use and a bunch of different things in just like an average neighborhood. Average everyday life experiences that people have, but for some reason, don't always get a platform or a voice because we're told that we need to hide these things and we need to be tough enough to get through it without having to communicate those things. Since I'm a writer that stepped into writing after being a performer, I think about the way people digest information in a way that's different than a lot of my peers that either are strictly performers or strictly writers. I do attack poetry and writing from a performer's mindset. My goal is to connect with people in how I present myself. If I want you to feel an emotion, I'm going to role model that emotion, that feeling to the absolute best of my ability. I do the same thing on the page. So if I'm talking about something that's really tense, stressful, and just a lot to deal with, all my words are just gonna be packed together on a page. If I'm talking about something beautiful, romantic, and flowy, there's gonna be a lot of space between each of the words and the lines. I want to role model and give you the feelings that I want you to experience alongside me. My name is Rashad Wright. I've never been wrong, not once, and on November 4th, you can catch me at Merge. I'm bad at lying, and sometimes even worse at dealing with the truth. And the truth is, I feel like a car accident that keeps waking up in the morning, and the morning is never done. No matter how many yesterdays I've had, I'm good. And so many things can do it all with a whole family tree tied behind my back and still feel like a small fish on a really big table. I can have skin made of gold and still confuse it for rust. I'm a dragon in denial of my own flame. My voice is a fairy tale I'm still trying to believe in. I hate talking about myself, but I'm really good at the things I hate. And sometimes I'm so hard on myself that tomorrow always feels like a miracle sent to the wrong address. I mean, we all heard the saying, practice makes perfect. And I've had to practice being this broken for so long. You couldn't fix me if you tried. And I try, 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 and I try. But all that aside, my name's Rashad, and you have no idea how nice it is to meet you.